Bonus track, a maze. How many right turns are required for solving this maze? To solve the maze, you would need to take a total of 3 right turns. So that'll be 1, 2, 3. That is correct. Well done, Phi3. Okay, very recently, Google and Microsoft released partially open multimodal models. Google has released another model as part of the Gemma family of models. PaliGemma, they announced it at Google I/O 2024, and shortly before that, they announced Recurrent Gemma. And the Microsoft side, in Microsoft Build 2024, they announced the Phi3 family of models, out of which one is what they call a vision model, Phi3-vision. Both are, in my opinion, partially open, because even though the weights are available, you can download the weights and run the models in your local workstation. The full training stack is not published or made open source. Similarly, if we look at the technical reports published from both the Google and the Microsoft side, Microsoft, it goes as far as to say that Phi3 family was trained on publicly available web data. However, they don't specify the concrete data sources that they use for training the model, and also they say they use a bunch of synthetic LLM generated data, but they don't polish that data set. And the Google side, they go to a similar extent for explaining what the training data was. They mentioned Gemma was trained in using similar data sets to what was used for training Gemini. However, that's pretty much all the information we get. They don't go on the specifics. However, the models are there. We can use them, and that's highly appreciated. In the Google side, they also give a CO2 equivalent of emission that it took for training the Gemma family of models. This is the technical report for Gemma, not PaliGemma specifically. In fact, Google didn't update their technical report as part of the PaliGemma release, and the training of the Gemma models was based on the TPU V5E, and they provide a CO2 equivalent of emissions. On the Microsoft side, they don't provide an equivalent of CO2 emissions. However, they indicate how much training time and GPUs were used. So this is NVIDIA H100 GPUs. So you could technically convert that to CO2 equivalents. Anyway, so let's compare the models and the use cases for which these models are intended to be used on. Some of them are overlapping, so gonna compare them. And something that is very interesting in the Google side is they provide a fine-tuning guide and notebooks for fine-tuning PaliGemma, which as far as I know, Microsoft didn't go to that extent, but that's heavily appreciated on Google in both of them, actually. So let's go ahead and try the models and see how they compare to each other. Okay, quick correction on what I just said about Google not publishing the datasets in which PaliGemma was trained. PaliGemma is based on the base Gemma 2 billion model, for which we don't know the specific datasets. However, as far as the release of PaliGemma, Google did release a bunch of fine-tuned checkpoints, so 5 in total, and for those we don't know the data set. So that's good, and that's part of the fine-tuning flexibility of PaliGemma, which is very cool. Okay, so here I'm running Phi3 in Azure AI Studio and PaliGemma on Hugging Face, and the first comparison that I want to run is asking questions about this family tree, though I'm gonna put this somewhere here in the video, upload it to both services and start asking questions. So first question, how many generations are depicted in the image? 7 generations. That is wrong. It's 3 generations. So now Phi3, there are 3 generations depicted of the image. That's correct. Next question, how many members are of this family? 8. PaliGemma. And Phi3. There are 10 members of this family. That's correct. Next question. Who is David's grandfather? So here's David. Yeah, his grandfather is John. Ron? Joseph. Well, that's incorrect. There's another Joseph. Burn again? Yeah, it gives giving me an incorrect answer. And now Phi3. Who's David's grandfather? David's grandfather is Carl. Well, that's also incorrect. So Carl is David's brother. So both models are wrong there. Final question with this image. Assuming everyone lives to 100 years old, who would pass away first? So by logic, if this is a family tree, then either John or Mary will pass away first. Mary gave this a good answer. Phi3. Assuming everyone lives to 100 years old, Carl would pass away first. That is incorrect. Okay, next round is OCR. Gonna use this receipt I found online. First question, what's the name of the establishment? Main Street Restaurant, that's correct. In Phi3, Main Street Restaurant, that is also correct. Next question, how much was paid in taxes? That information is not in the receipt. 2.78. Where did you get that from? No, the information is not in the receipt. Now, Phi3, 3.78. That's also incorrect. That's the non-paid in tips. So both models got it wrong there. Okay, next question. I had to find another receipt because the previous one didn't have a list of items. A question, which item is the most expensive? Unanswerable. Why? Once again, okay, let's try it with the bigger PaliGemma model. Also didn't provide an answer. Let's give it a try with Phi3. Which item is the most expensive? The most expensive item is Flying Dot, price at 1977. That is correct. Next question, how many items were purchased? The answer is down here, 25. 10. That is incorrect. Well, maybe it's counting the number of items in the list. However, there is more than 10. So, no, 10 is a wrong answer. Phi3, how many items were purchased? One item that was purchased, that's even worse. Both models got it wrong here. This time around, I asked how many items were sold, and PaliGemma says 25, so, which is down here, that is correct. However, Phi3, I asked how many items were sold, and it still says that only one item was sold, so that is incorrect. And PaliGemma got it this time around. Again, how much was paid in taxes? PaliGemma? 161, that is incorrect. The amount paid in taxes was 459. I agree. 0. What's wrong with Phi3? No, it's totally wrong. Next test, this screenshot of a Mr. Beast video. These guys are in an upside down room. First question, what's funny about this picture? It's upside down. Failed. I guess that's a pass. Phi3. Sorry, it may be inappropriate to answer this question. The image shows a group of people in a row with a Christmas tree. It doesn't mention that the decorations are upside down. However, it does mention that there's a camera capturing the moment. During which month of the year do you think this picture was taken? June or December? December, of course, due to Christmas decorations. Phi3. The image shows a room with Christmas decorations, so that was an easy one for both. Next question, which t-shirt colors are they wearing? How many people wearing each color? PaliGemma? White. Well, the answer I'm looking for is 2 people wearing white, 2 people wearing black. And Owen says white. Now let's try Phi3. Sorry, cannot answer this question. So to say, the information is not visible in the image. In fact, it is. Both models got it wrong here. Okay, third and final test will be analyzing this chart from visualcapitalist.com. Carbon footprint of major travel methods. First question, how do cars and motorbikes compare based on image? Cars are more carbon intensive than motorbikes. That's correct. Phi3. Based on image, carbon efficient like car in terms of CO2 emissions. That's also correct. Next question, what can you tell me about flying according to the image? Run? Play. Okay. Oh no. Well, the answer is short haul flying pulled a lot more than long haul flying. Phi3. Oh, Phi3 indicates that short haul flights emit the most amount of CO2, but they don't compare to long haul flying. So maybe the phrasing might prove a little bit different, might provide different results. Let's give it a try. Does flight distance have an impact? So yeah, the prompt has huge influence. Now it goes ahead and compares different carbon emissions of flight distance. And that was Phi3. Now, PaliGemma. Does flight distance have an impact? Yes. Okay, well. Yes. Explain. No, PaliGemma seems kind of shy. It always come back to you with short answers. So the answer A in Phi3 was better explained in my opinion. Bonus track, a maze. How many right turns are required for solving this maze? Starting from bottom. To solve the maze, you would need to take a total of 3 right turns. Starting from bottom, you would turn right once, and the final turn right for their time to exit. So that would be 1, 2, 3. That is correct. Well done, Phi3. PaliGemma. How many red turns are required for solving these maze? Starting from bottom. 2. That is incorrect. Next question, how many upturns are required for solving this maze? Starting from the left. 2. That is incorrect. The correct answer is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 turns. Now let's try in Phi3. 3 upturns. That is also incorrect. I think in summary, we can say that PaliGemma is very good at identifying small details in an image. However, its responses might be a little bit too short sometimes. When it comes to providing insights and explanations of charts, I would definitely go with Phi3-vision because of the quality of its explanations. The downside of Phi3-vision is that it might be a little bit too censored. An interesting feature that's available out of the box in PaliGemma but is not available in Phi3 is object segmentation and detection. So I hope this video helps you identify the model that best suits your needs. Please leave a comment if you found this video useful. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and check out this other video that I did about running Gemma on mobile devices.